If you want the same kind of agent workflow on your own machine, check out Conductor.com. Conductor works with the coding agents already in your current setup. It runs fully local, and I'll also show the open source repo and native coding agent screenshots later in this video. Claude Code just made one of its smartest product moves yet, and the clip is only 12 seconds long. Noah Zweben posted a terminal demo showing a new / command called schedule that creates recurring cloud-based jobs for Claude directly from the terminal. That may sound like a small quality of life feature, but it is actually a big change in how the product behaves. Because once your coding tool can create recurring cloud jobs that keep running after you close your laptop, you are no longer just using an assistant when you remember to open it. You are delegating ongoing work. And that changes the category. Fast. The biggest limitation in a lot of AI coding tools is that the work still begins and ends with your active attention. You open the tool. You type the request. You babysit the result. You come back tomorrow and do it again. That model falls apart for recurring work. Check CI failures every morning. Review newly merged PRs and update documentation. Watch for dependency drift. Summarize status into Slack. Keep nudging a system back into shape even when nobody is actively staring at it. Those tasks are not difficult because the prompts are impossible. They're difficult because they repeat. And once a tool can own repeated work in the background, it starts crossing the line from coding assistant into agent infrastructure. That is why /schedule matters. It takes recurring cloud automation and makes it feel native to the terminal workflow developers already use. Let's walk through the actual clip. It opens with a title card that says schedule, create scheduled jobs for Claude in the cloud. So the message is extremely direct from the start. This is not a hidden config file or a side product. It is presented as a first-class command. Then the terminal view appears, and the user starts typing a real example. The command says, schedule a daily job that looks at all PRs shipped since yesterday and update our docs based on the changes. That alone is already a good example, because it is exactly the kind of repetitive but valuable maintenance work teams forget to do consistently. Then the command gets even better. It adds, use the Slack MCP to message docs update with the changes. That one line is doing a lot of work. It shows that this is not just about running a recurring prompt. It is about plugging Claude into actual team workflows, repos, docs, and communication tools. The clip is short, but the proof is clear. Claude now has a terminal-native scheduling primitive for recurring cloud jobs that can survive a closed laptop. Now here is the grounded version. Claude Code's scheduled task docs already explain that ordinary scheduling exists inside a live session through loop and cron-style tools. But those jobs are session-scoped. They disappear when the session ends. The docs explicitly say that for durable scheduling that survives restarts, you should use cloud-scheduled tasks or desktop-scheduled tasks. That is why this new /schedule demo matters. It is not just a reskin of the old in-session loop. It fits the documented cloud direction, where Claude Code can run asynchronously on managed infrastructure, keep working when your laptop is closed, and operate more like a persistent automation layer. The Claude Code web docs reinforce that architecture. Repositories can be cloned into Anthropic-managed virtual machines, tasks run asynchronously, and cloud sessions can continue while you are away. So this post is consistent with the broader product direction, not just a flashy one-off clip. This is where the product gets more interesting than the demo. There are plenty of tools that can help you solve the next task. Fewer can be trusted with the next recurring task. And even fewer can make that recurring automation feel native enough that developers will actually use it. That is the brilliance of a / command here. If scheduling is tucked away in a dashboard, it becomes somebody else's feature. If scheduling is available right where developers already work, inside the terminal, it becomes a natural extension of the coding workflow. And once you have that, a whole class of recurring engineering labor becomes delegable. CI cleanup. Docs maintenance, reporting, daily repo hygiene. This is the path from one-shot help to ongoing software labor. Zooming out, this is exactly where the market is heading. The products that matter are the ones that can hold work across time, not just answer one prompt well. Memory matters. Orchestration matters. Scheduling matters. Execution environments matter. That is also why I keep bringing up ConductorOSS.com and the Conductor OSS repo at github.com/tyrannyk06/conductor-OSS. I'll show the repo, the native coding agent launch screens, and the current local setup on screen here. Conductor works with the coding agents already in your setup, and it runs fully local. Claude is pushing the cloud-first version of recurring agent work. Conductor is the local-first angle. Different product posture, same direction. The future belongs to systems that can keep useful work moving even after you walk away. If you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe. And if you want an agent setup that works with all your current coding agents and runs fully local, go to ConductorOS.com and check the open-source Conductor repo. The next big shift is not smarter chat. It is durable recurring work.